This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Rifle TV in association with MTK Global. We're at Like to Box Gym here. I'm joined by Adam Booth. Alright, mate?
I did.
I'm alright. Caught your full training session today. Some very talented young men in here. Isn't there?
Yes.
I was like 2 days in Scotland with you and I couldn't get an interview for love nor money. I was like coming after Josh Kelly had fought and you'd already gone out, I think, for Charlie. Is that right?
Yeah, your timing was awful. That's why.
So you're saying he was available, it was my fault?
You just poor.
Let's talk about Josh Kelly. Very impressive over 6 rounds against a good, solid debut opponent in Jay Byrne. Agree?
Yeah, it was where it needs to be. Entertaining. He is going to be entertaining. And it's the start of what I think is going to be an exciting ride.
Was Jay Byrne picked to do exactly what it was? Because he could have had a knockover job, couldn't he?
He's a mature fella. I knew he'd come to win. Strong, fit, big, and that's what we wanted. Someone that was going to actually look to try and do something. Wasn't playing on the headbutts, but all goes in.
Very confident, almost flashy, cocky-esque, if that's a term. You like that?
What, your term?
No, Josh Kelly.
Yeah, he's going to be. He likes to entertain, and as long as he stays focused on improving as a fighter and the technical side of things, then it should be very interesting to watch.
And he's obviously out in less than 2 weeks now on the Joshua Klitschko undercard. I believe they've got all picked numbers for who's going when.
Yeah, that's my understanding. Yeah, they're going to pick. The number 1 goes on at 6:30 on the first live fight. Number 2 and 3 become the floaters. Number 2 will definitely be before the main event. Number 3 will either be before or after the main event, depending on how the undercard fights go. That's my understanding.
Is there a way of rigging that? Not really, is there?
Why would you want to rig it?
Oh, I don't know.
Rigging it in whose favour?
That's what I mean.
Well, why do you want to rig it? You're either rigging it in favour of Josh, Lawrence, or Cordina. Which means that you're upsetting 2 of them. Be careful.
I didn't say anything, you've turned this all like...
No, you wanted to rig it.
No, I was saying, is there a way of rigging it? Because I was going to say, I hope there isn't a way, because that would be very unfair. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, so you want to police it for us? Then why don't you just make sure... Can you do me a favour and just attend it when they draw the numbers to make
I'll
sure
be there.
They don't
Yeah, okay.
cheat it?
Will they do that when? This week, maybe?
Ask Eddie.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's got to be next week, because Joe Cordina's fighting on Saturday, isn't he?
Of course. Very impressive from Charlie Edwards as well. Capturing the British title with more or less a shutout display against Ian Butcher. How did you assess the fight?
It was exactly that. He was very nicely disciplined. He's adding little things to what he does. I was pleased that some of them came out in the fight. And he was just always one step ahead, and he didn't lose a minute really of the fight. There may be a few moments where Ian had a few successes, but really Charlie was on fire and performed, and I'm really pleased for him.
Good to see him in the gym today. I thought he was actually coming into his train, but he was coming in to do a photo shoot with you and his belt. It's nice of him to come and do. Yeah, lots of other things. Just quick updates really on some of your other fighters. Anything with Billy Joe at the moment, or still waiting?
No, I haven't heard anything yet. I'm just waiting to see what fight he has.
But obviously, as each day we don't hear about it, is the Golovkin fight looking less and less?
I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
I think he's going to. I think if he takes Billy Joe in June, he won't get a decision from Golden Boy about Alvarez until after June, and I think Golden Boy may have said to him, if you plan a fight in June, you won't have Alvarez in September. I think that's what's happened. I mean, if they're almost out of time to do it in June, aren't they? Pretty much.
Mitchell Smith wasn't here today. Jez Smith was here. Jez spoke to him earlier on. He's kind of still waiting on the date. Mitchell's out May 20th at the Copper Box. So, yeah, a little bit about them.
No, just want to get Mitchell back on track and a bit consistent. Jez fought recently, 3 weeks ago, so he's back in today, and we expect him to fight either end of May or start of June.
Lucian Reed, he's also out on the Copper Box card. May
Time as
20th.
well, because he's had months and months of hard sparring with Ryan Burnett and Charlie Edwards, and some with Mitchell as well. So he's been developing in the gym without having the chance to express himself. It's been a frustrating time, but obviously this new thing with BT and BoxNation took some time to get going. But I understand that once it gets going, there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of opportunities for fighters to fight regularly, which is what young fighters need, and they're all young, they're 23, 24.
Spring chickens, not like some of us had them, like me and you. As you're a lot older than me, aren't you? How old are you? You just look like I asked a woman that. No, seriously, how old are you? 41?
Yeah, well,
41?
nearly 49.
Nearly 49. When's the big 5-0?
December.
Oh, I'm coming, yeah?
No, sorry. I'm doing myself. I'm 50 next year.
Oh, you're 50 next year?
Yeah.
Okay, we look forward to that. Maybe we'll get you a plaque. Yeah, a plaque. Feeling a plaque. Any update on when Andy Lee's next out?
No, not yet. No, he's back in Ireland. Got some family things to enjoy and take care of, and then once we get to the summer, we'll figure it out.
And just finally, Ryan Burnett. Any news coming in?
Hopefully, there's going to be an announcement quite soon, within the next 10 days, about Ryan's next fight.
We shall look forward to it. Have I missed out any of your other fighters?
I've lost track. I feel like a school teacher in a kindergarten.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just tired.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Have you got a vest I can have?
Why would you want to expose that body?
What?
You want a wife beater?
Yeah, I want a vest.
You want a wife beater?
Have you got one?
No.
There was a heavyweight in there. He had one on. Or did he cut the sleeves off?
What do you mean? I don't know. What are you asking? You're asking me about his wardrobe?
No, he had.
Matteo Modugno.
Yeah.
You're asking me about Matteo's wardrobe?
No, he had a boxing booth vest on.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's big though, isn't he? Maybe he just broke through it and ripped the arms off.
So you don't do a vest?
No.
Oh.
Why?
So I want to wear a vest.
You want to show the guns off in the summer?
No, I just want to wear a boxing booth. Alright, okay.
Crop top?
No. It's sicko.
Just make myself feel sick. Wind it up. Wind it up. We're getting off piste.
Hang on. I will ask your opinion, because I probably won't speak to you before then. Obviously, next week, huge clash at Wembley. Anthony Joshua. Is it a gamble for him? 19th fight?
Yes.
WLADIMIR KLITSCHKO?
Yes.
Why?
Because of Vlad's experience and coming off the back of a loss. Sometimes competitive guys, when they lose, come back with a real sting in their tail because their pride's been wounded, and that could be the case with Vlad. You know, once somebody's had their first loss, or not necessarily their first loss, but once someone's lost where it's hurt them, sometimes their comeback can be harder to predict. So yeah, and also there's nothing that Vlad hasn't seen at championship level, is there? There's nothing he hasn't experienced at championship level. So he's going in with a very experienced.
The fact that when he gets in the ring next week, he'll roughly about a year and a half since he last fought.
Mm-hmm.
Will that make a difference?
Well, no, because sometimes yes, sometimes no. You'll only find out on fight night.
Did he have an off night, or was it just Fury being Fury?
You never know. It could be a question of both. But you know, sometimes someone can only perform as much as the other man lets him. Either way, he lost and Tyson won. Tyson performed, he didn't. For the reasons behind that could be because Tyson was just too good or too wrong for him, or he just didn't perform. But it's irrelevant. He lost. Tyson won.
Is it Joshua in a situation where if he stops him, knocks him out, people say Klitschko was over the hill? If he doesn't, then people say that the fight was too soon for him.
We live in a society where people always chime in with opinions, right? And now with social media, opinions are rife and bubbling all over the surface. The fact is, it's a fight. It's a fight that people want to watch, and pretty much someone's going to win, someone's going to lose. I'm going to go with youth and energy, and pick Anthony Joshua. but I'm only going by that by the slightest of margins, because if Vlad did nullify Anthony's attributes and actually get control and win the fight, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you're only as good as your last fight, Anthony's on the ascendancy and improving fight by fight, and Vlad's last performance was not good. Based on that, you have to go with Anthony.
How damaging is a defeat at this stage of Anthony Joshua's career to Vladimir Klitschko, do you think?
You assess it when it's all said and done, when the career is over. You know, like I said, everyone loves to, when somebody loses, everybody loves to write them off and say, oh, well, he wasn't what we thought he was. But losing is part of the development. You know, it's funny because so many people say, oh, you learn so much more from a loss than you do 10 wins. Yeah, everyone does everything they can to avoid being in a position where they might have a loss. We're just in competitive sport. People win, people lose. People lose, people come back and win again. And that would be the situation.
Look forward to it. Are you going to be there?
I have to be, because I've got someone on the undercard.
Yeah, sure. You've only got one fighter on, have you? Yeah. Kelly. PBK, Pretty Boy Kelly. So, have you got anything else you want to add? Get off your chest, big up your chest.
No. Just next time you want to interview me, don't knock on my bedroom door at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd appreciate it.
That wasn't me who done that. What floor was you on?
Are you trying to create? Are you trying to create a smoke screen to make me think it wasn't you outside my bedroom door?
Are you talking about the hotel? You're not talking about your house last night.
The hotel? No, hotel up in Scotland. When you were scratching on my door.
I was
drunk, waiting for an interview.
Are you making that up?
I'm not.
I was in bed at 2. All nights, both nights. I'm in bed.
I don't seem sure about that.
There's a lot of noise coming out of your room.
There was a lot of noise coming from outside my room. It was you.
I thought you were watching fights. It looked like a lot of...
See, you were there.
A lot of...
Can we wind this up now?
Ah! 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 A lot of that. Can I have a t-shirt? Can you give me a t-shirt?
You're small.
What's that?
Can you just turn the camera off, because this is going to be one of those ones that drags on.
Can you give me a t-shirt? I'll stop the camera.
Yes.
Where is it?
I'll get it.
You lock your t-shirts away.
No, I don't. It's not my cupboard. It's not locked either.
Alright, Adam.